Claire, a bird whose one goal is to reach the top of Hawk Peak. You meet wonderful friends along the way, learning the environment as you go along. You play beach, stick volleyball, you participate in a boating race, you dig up for money to sell for golden feathers that lets you travel higher than ever before. All of this to reach the peak and get a reception to be able to call your mom with one of the most sweetheart and wholesome endings in a video game. Welcome to A Short Hike Video Review. Hello my ninjas, welcome back. It's been a while. Today I'll be giving my review on A Short Hike. Now, for my consistent watchers who have watched my videos for a very long time, maybe asking yourself, Dylan, haven't you already done one of these videos? Well, I can tell you, you're indeed correct. However, those commentary videos I previously did were basically a piece of shit, alright? First things first, 60% of the screen would be covered, so you rarely see the gameplay. Secondly, I look like a freaking brick, bro. I legit went on my disgusting old gaming chair, put the phone right there, and then did a yap session for 10 to 15 minutes. So, over the next few weeks, I want to redo some of these indie game videos if I would like to, like unpacking. I want to do a redo on that, and especially with this one too, because they deserve a little more polished video, and not to mention, I want people to play these type of hidden gem games, because this is one of my favorite games of all time, and I feel like you guys would actually enjoy this one. So, like I said, let's sit back, relax, and let's fly into the wonderful world of Ontario, Canada, where this game takes place. You are Claire, and your aunt is taking you to Hawk Peak, a campsite where there's no cell phone reception besides the top of the mountain. Now, the mountain is really just all Hawk Peak, it's not just the tip of the mountain, but that's besides the point. You are a bird named Claire, entering a new area you've never been before. You hop on a boat and arrive at Hawk Peak Provincial Park. You explore the area, playing a new version of volleyball, my personal favorite of mine, beach stick volleyball, where you whack a stick and you see how high the score gets. You boat race with a good old friend, taking turns, hitting the boat on the land. Oh, so much fun. You jump over a freaking ramp, bro. It's crazy. You make new friends. You find people's lost headband in the woods. Heck, you even find someone's camping license in a fish. What? And you buy golden feathers as you make your way to the top of Hawk Peak. Once you make it to the top, you get this special, heartwarming, wholesome scene between Claire and Claire's mom. It is so heartwarming and wholesome to see the conversation. And this is what makes A Short Hike so well crafted and so well created. The story drives us all together. You don't have to go to the top. You never have to. You can choose whenever you want to go to the top. Because the open world aspect is so vastly used to almost every section of the park. Everywhere you go, you'll find something that keeps you busy. From collecting gold on the ground, to doing a boat race, talking to friends, interacting with the people with their dialogue and such. Heck, one of my favorite parts about this was going back to the sand at the beginning area with that guy where he's doing an election and he keeps on trying to fight for it and he finally wins it. That's one of my favorite parts about it. You can race around the park, do a little racing, get yourself a gold feather. There's so many options you could do. It is endless. An open world game should be filled with so many activities that isn't part of the story or part of it in some way, and that's what makes the game so well made and crafted. You can get lost for hours and hours and realize that you don't always need to complete a story just to enjoy it. The free play aspect is there too. The free play aspect is what makes this game so creative. There are a bunch of activities to do on the island, such as boat racing, finding buried treasure, fishing, buying hats, finding the lost headband in the woods, and much, much more. There's so much to do in the open world aspect. It offers you many things to keep you busy, and not always having to just complete the story. You don't have to go to the top. You can always just explore the area and enjoy your time playing the game. What makes this game so beautiful is the soundtrack and the presentation. Now, I can understand that the graphic presentation can be hurtful in the eye, because since it is a little bit 2D, it's the pixelated. I understand that reasoning, but for what it offers, it is so well made. The soundtrack is beautiful. The skybox is gorgeous. The setting is amazing. The biome changes are beautiful. I love the aspect where one section of the area can be raining, another section it could be cloudy, one section could be sunshine, lollipops, bro. It has it all. It creates the mood that specific section you're in. Like I said before, from the broken down castle which it rains, to the lighthouse with the beautiful, gorgeous sky of the sun, to racing around the park, seeing the environment change as you go through. It provides that feeling of welcome that a game always needs. It wants you to feel you belong in that location, and that's what this game does. It gives you that feeling, the vibe that you are in a campground, making new friends, discovering the island, and making you feel that you belong there, that you should be there in the first place. The characters in this game and their storylines as well as dialogue, helps create the mood this game has going for. It creates those mini plots and mini side quests that you can keep playing for this game. There's so many side quests and so many side dialogue and so much side activity you can do in this game that allows you to keep playing and keep wanting to play. You don't have to go to the top. Why don't you just go help out a friend find a headband? It creates those mini plots and mini quests that keeps you playing. One of my personal favorites is the transition of the frog at the beach. Seeing him run for president as Sandcastle mayor and seeing his empire build is hilarious. Like, while you play, the time passes on, so you get excited to see an update of his builds and just talk to him. It's very funny. Another interaction I enjoy is the kid on the boat. Forgot their names, alright? Leave me alone, alright? You see him just sitting down next to the fire, wanting to get on the boat, but his dad won't let him. You then get a license. You get some money to drive the boat. And once you bring his son, he becomes the happiest man on earth. It is so heartwarming. This is what games need. Side quests, side characters that just have these miniature plots that mean so much to them and mean something to the person that plays this game too. That's what we want in games. Even doing his boat race and trying things he knows his dad won't accept always makes those moments in video games so beautiful. Games nowadays forget to drive mini storylines like these, and a shore hike does that perfectly. Even getting the missing camping license with the bunny in the back of the woods is hilarious. One of the most funniest quotes I've ever seen. The Character Center mini quests gives you plenty of opportunities to explore the open world aspect and gives you reasons to get back on and play because of how many interactions, how many opportunities, how many side quests there are. It creates giving those fun, sweet, heartfelt moments that every game needs and also forgets nowadays. We don't see any of these side quests with these awesome, heartwarming messages. We don't see it nowadays. All they just want is money, money, money. What happened to the development of games? What happened to the deep dive of the games with lore, with cool aspects, with dialogues and such? Exactly what this game is, and it should make a point for every other game moving on. Another thing I want to talk about this game is the secrets. The cool little small Easter eggs that you find in this game. There are many secrets you can find in this game. From the main dialogue speeches each character has, from the 2-3 times you can keep on asking them, to the photo achievement at the top of the mountain, the secret passageways to travel to different portions of the map. For example, there's one at the very bottom where the rain section is, by the like the boat area, like the bottom right of the map. You can break it open using a pickaxe so you find around the map. You can teleport and boom, brings you nearby the top of the mountain where all the snow is. And so that's awesome. I can travel more quicker. Yes, please. Finding secret golden feathers across the map. It has so many secrets that allows you to enjoy your time playing this game. One of the secret passages even allows you to skip portions of the mountain, which is a sweet kick. Being able to travel different parts of the map in this large scale is so necessary. And even then, without it, you can traverse it very well since you can accept requests from the bunny to get running shoes that will make you run faster. The flying aspect, Boo, gives you the ability to fly and flap your wings, giving you more ways to mobilize. Don't forget, you can even get 20 golden feathers. So if the secret passages didn't exist, you at least have a plentiful amount of mobility options to traverse around the park. The secret passages and the mobility options give you plenty of ways to traverse around the park without feeling tired of just walking around finding absolutely nothing. And not to mention, with these big open world maps, you need mobility. You need mobility. So that's exactly what they do. They give you a good amount of mobility. They give you the running shoes. They give you 20 golden feathers for you to flap around with. You can glide. They give you so many options for you to just traverse around the island and just have a blast. Go get lost. Go into the woods. Go find that headband. Go find that beach boy. Go climb a wall. Do whatever you want because this game has so much to offer. Before I go on to the few negatives you might have with this game, I want to talk about playtime. The session you can have in this game is easily done in one sitting. This game's story can take about 1-3 hours depending on the person, and 100%, I'd say about 4 to 8 hours, depending on how difficult the quest can be and how hard it is to find the stuff. Listen, alright, the treasure chest quest can be pretty annoying, alright, I understand. We'll come back to that in a little bit. You can easily play this game in one sitting and get lost in the wilderness, exploring the area, completing quests, and most of all, having fun every step of the way. Have you ever had games where you have fun every single time you get on. You're actually excited to get on. You can't wait to get home from school to play that one game. Well, I'm gonna tell you, this is one of the damn games, alright? I've had one of these games as well, alright? It's called Legacy Undercover. The first time I 100%ed it, I loved it every single time. I was like excited to get on every single time. I loved it. I loved it. And this game has the exact same relatable feeling I have. From getting a new high score in the beach stick volleyball to reaching the top of Hawk Peak, to getting a new record on boat race, to soaring around, it has it all for your short time playing this game. And that is why they call it a short. Time for a few negatives I could see in your playthrough. The first one is trouble with a few quests. I had to look up the headband quest because I was being that stupid and not realizing that I was on a person. I literally, for at least solid 30 minutes, I was searching around the woods trying to figure out where the goddamn red headband is, but I couldn't find it. And then I had to look it up and I go, oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. It's on a freaking headband. I'm like, oh my bro. Another issue is the amount of collectibles in this game. Now, it can be frustrating not finding the one you were looking for and then completely going off track by getting lost in another section and having to go all the way back. Here's my suggestion. If you can't find that buried treasure or something you were looking for, just push it aside and keep exploring. There are many other things to do on the island than to get pissed off at yourself for sticking to one thing. Go run around, go find tools, go do another quest. Don't get yourself overwhelmed and annoyed at one thing. This game wants you to get lost, pick up new things, and enjoy your time being in the park. Not to stick to one specific quest. You complete one thing, congrats, but they don't want you to stay on one task. They provide you with multiple things to do in case you get stuck on one thing. For example, the buried treasure. I couldn't figure out the stone castle one, so I had to push it aside and did other things like finding a passage that brings to the mountain, or well, halfway to the top, and also playing some beach stick volleyball, as well as completing a time trial of the boat race. Many examples. This game has a few negatives that if the player could come across, what the game wanted you to do was to not focus on one task and enjoy exploring the area in the peaceful mind, non-stressful game of a short hike. Overall, a short hike provides a fun, laid-back, casual game to play in one sitting, allowing for the player to do a plethora of things in the open world aspect, from collecting headbands, fishing to get coins, getting a license to help a person, moving around the park by using the running shoes, golden feathers, boat racing, beach stick volleyball, and so much more this game has to offer. I know I'm repeating myself. My apologies. I'll fix it in the next video. Let me please just get one freaking video out, alright? It allows the player to push off one task to go do others, allowing for more replayability value in such a short game. This game gives you plenty of things to do on the island. You forget about the story. And that's what this game wanted you to do. They wanted you to get lost in this vast open world, completing tasks, getting new things, and learning the island, doing things that are for everyone. With the story adding the extra flavor to the game with a heartwarming conversation with Claire and her mom. Such a heartwarming ending every game needs. The story, the open world, the mini quests, the stories, the adventure aspect, the skybox, the setting, all of this to create an indie game masterpiece that is truly a hidden gem in the video game catalog. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Now, whenever I had the script, it says the word 23rd. I always think I was supposed to make this back in like August or September. But, you know, some things happened, and yeah, now I'm here. And instead, I'm going to tell you this, alright? The next video is going to be the Plucky Squire indie game review, alright? That's coming out next Friday, the 16th? Yes, the 18th. Sorry, the 18th. 18th of October, you're going to get the Plucky Squire review. The week after that, you're going to get You're going to get a Major Digital Circus Episode 3 review. And then the week after that, we're getting Pizza Tower. Yes, James Pizza Tower. It's going out on the November the 3rd, alright? November the 3rd. And then after that, I think I'm going to have probably and then in between that, you'll have a Hello Boss video review because that's also coming out this month and next month. So, you know, that's basically the gist of it. Alright? And I will inform you all via YouTube community posts whenever I get the Celeste stuff out. You know, I can do other stuff. Just check community posts, check my Discord. That is where you'll see everything, alright? Anyways, thank you all for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, share this video to your friends so they subscribe to me and enjoy my videos. Hit that little bell so you get notified for when I go live and upload. All socials are under my channel description. Thank you again for watching. It's good to be back, boys. This is Ninja signing out. Peace! Thanks for watching, everyone.